Really quick video for you now. We have just got our hands on the new Cadia stands box. Thanks very kindly to one of our Patreons. And we're going to take a quick look at it. So you can tell we're in a hurry here because I've not set up the camera to take a picture of me. We're just looking straight at the box. So here it is. Beautiful bit of new art, although that guy needs some dental work. It's very grim dark. God knows what's going on here. That's a bit vampire-y. Okay. Someone's getting stabbed. That guy's got a metal head. Very, a little bit John Blanchy, I suppose. But Cadia stands, which of course it doesn't because it got blown up. Let's have a look at the back. So here we go. We've got a picture of what's in here. This dirty looking gentleman includes 28 Citadel miniatures. Astra Militarum are the backbone of the Imperium's largest armies. They are the men and women who hold the line, a bulwark that stands between mankind and nightmarish galaxy of horrors. Amongst the Astra Militarum's mass regiments, the born soldiers of Cadia are some of the most disciplined warriors to be found. Tough marksmen trained for a lifetime of grim duty through generations of war, braving unimaginable odds and even the destruction of their homeworld. One thing remains true: while even a single Cadian draws breath, Cadia stands, which is just patently not true because their planet is blown up. So it doesn't stand, it is in bits. You could say a Cadian stands, that would make sense. But the planet, no, that don't stand, that blown up. Cadians are the least cool Imperial Guard. So inside here we've got a flag. Okay, I'm not sure what we can say about that. It's a flag. Again, doesn't stand. And then, oh, why is this annoying sideways box? And then we have an annoying sideways box. Has it got a tray in it at least? Yes, but it's the other way up, right. Okay, so we'll undo that. Let's have a look. That's a lot of plastic. Let me bring the light across there so you get a better picture. So we've got, that looks like a command sprue with a flag. Now the flag is not very Cadian, which is quite good because that kind of implies that you could use it for other regiments. Nicely numbered. Every model is in 1,000,000 pieces, of course. We've got a separate pair of binoculars on a hand. This guy's got one leg on his own because they have no respect for our time. Pointy guy, I quite like that. I love this grenade launcher, that's redonkulously big. Okay, so that's some officers. What have we got here? This looks like an infantry sprue, so we've got lots of weapons. Nicely moulded straps, actually, that's quite good because you used to have to make your own ones of those, or they had those really thick ones, and these are nice and thin, so you can sort of see how far the technology's moved on. A lot of real detail on this comm set. Still in an unnecessarily large number of pieces though. I like the fact you get a couple of random sandbags lying about. And a niff. If you want to be Sly Marbo. This is our heavy weapons sprue. So we've got some sort of cannon. There's the heavy las cannon. That must be the rocket pods. Right, so we've got gun shields. That's a nice, it's one sprue. That's all your weapons on there. And there's two more of those identically. Another infantry sprue. So looking at this, I think this must be your sort of 10 or so infantry. Is there 10 infantry on here? What have we got? Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. 10, I think you might get 10 out of that. And there's our new Sentinel. I like the fact they've detailed the interior, that's quite nice. Lots of detail on these packs and things as well, and you get a chainsaw in the box. So you can't go wrong with a chainsaw. I probably won't mount it on a Sentinel, but it's going to go on somebody. Maybe I will mount it on the Sentinel and I'll call it Gabriel Seth. Nice, so Sentinel on a sprue, and then we've got this beautiful piece of artwork, which is the man with the clockwork horse. That's not quite as cool as Lord Solar Macarius, and it's in fact Lord Solar Leonidas. No, Leondus, because they're not allowed to call him Leonidas because it's copyright or something, probably. On the other side, we've got a much cooler picture, which is the best regiment, which is the Catechans. blowing away some bloodletters. Although he looks a bit like an Ogrin and quite scared. That's fun. He's got a robot leg. Over here we've got the cards. That is a seriously chonky box of cards. I'm pretty sure it's bigger than the other one. With a nice little bit of artwork on there. And the beautiful Catechin thing on the back there. Some bases for me to lose. And the book. Now, we're not going to spend too much... Oh, there's some more bases there. And some transfers. But Cadian, of course. Looks like I've got the instructions as well there. So let me open this up and we'll take a quick look. So here's our instructions. Very nice. Useful table. Some properly 3D rendered instructions. Their instructions lately have been getting better and better, so these look really easy to follow. Although they don't look like the simplest models ever to follow, which will be interesting. There's a nice picture of them in colour on the back. And then we've got the book. So that, I think... Do you know what? I can't tell what that is. Because it's got two barrels, so I thought it might be that new Rogel Dawn. No, no idea. I think it's the new Rogel Dawn, just a funny angle of it. Because it looks a lot flatter with a smaller turret than the actual model. So I think it's a Rogel Dawn, but we shall see. And then Leonidas, or not Leonidas on the front, wielding his sword on his robot horse. I mean, robot horses are cool. Some pictures. All I'm really interested in is the art at the moment. There's this voice room fellow. He looks fancy. More that picture, we've seen that. Nothing new there. A little bit about the new Creed. Bit of old art there. That's new though. This is, I think that's new. That's not, that's old. Gaunt. So there's a fair bit of new artwork in here, but there's a lot of old artwork as well, which is not a bad thing, because some of the old Guard art is some of the best art they've done. I think that's the cover from the second edition Codex, you know. Nice pictures of the models. See, there's the Rogel Dawn. And that's got quite a chonky turret, and the way it looks is quite fat on that picture. But on there, that looks quite thin. So maybe it's just weird perspective going on. I'm still not sold on it. More models. New Rough Riders look wicked. A few of the older models here. So there's loads of beautiful pictures of the colour renders. It's a lovely book. Combat Patrol looks like it's the same as what you get in this box. Maybe one less turret thing. Attachment abilities. We'll go through all of this soon. We will be having an episode. I love that bit of art. We will be doing an episode where we look into the book completely. So I don't want to flick through all of it and spoil it, but it's a lovely book. Loads of data sheets, some of them probably naff. Bit of Crusade. Oh, they put Crusade at the back, which is not a bad shout, actually. So you get straight into all the good stuff, and then if you want to play Crusade, which is wicked, it's separate off. So see, it's not right in the middle of your stuff, so it's not getting in the way like it is in some of the other ones. So I quite like that. And a name generator. You can play as a Tank Crusade, which we definitely approve of. And a nice, easy-to-use reference guide. The only thing it's missing is an index because Games Workshop are illegal. Sorry, Games Workshop are allergic to indexes in 40k. They can put them in other games though. So that's the box. It's been a lovely quick look at it. I'm going to go away and try and learn this so we can talk it through on a proper Grots episode later on. So if you like this sort of thing, let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you liked it, a dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe responsibly. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.